Hey, what about Batman?
Fuck Batman. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Ol Drunken Geek, and today I want to talk about Titans, the DC streaming services, Titans. Now, y'all, I don't know what the fuck to think about this show, to be honest, because it's not quite as fun and cheery and campy as the CW shows, but it's not serious and gritty and down to earth as the Marvel Netflix shows. It's in the weird middle where they're trying different things. And yes, I understand I'm bringing my own baggage of what I know about the Teen Titans into this show, and that's part of the problem. For fans of the Teen Titans, the shit is like, what are you trying to do? It is like the Zack Snyder movies translated into a streaming show, because they're trying so hard to be dark and gritty and down to earth when the source material doesn't really lend itself to that. The moments of levity that the show does have is overshadowed by this dark, gritty, trying too hard shit. And a lot of that is due to the dialogue, man. Like, you saw in the beginning of this video that fuck Batman. All the cursing seems like gratuitous and unnecessary. The action is I don't know how the CW does it, but they have such a smaller budget, yet their action looks so good. And shows like Arrow, the action looks great. And fuck it, even the Flash, you know, their CG looks kind of wonky at times and stuff like that, but it's still pretty good with what they have. I don't know how fucking Titans, it just doesn't quite jive. It looks like they're trying to do action that's meant for a movie, but they don't have quite the same budget, so it doesn't look as good. Going back to the characters though, they're all getting their own development, which is pretty good. I'm not saying that the show is complete and utter trash, because they are doing certain things that are like, okay, that's hopeful, that could turn out good. And you know, the characters are getting their development, but dog, sometimes they just beat a dead horse. Like, Raven doesn't trust Robin for fucking 6 episodes, because I'm only up to episode 6. They're showing them week by week, so I can't watch the whole thing. By episode 6, I'm like, okay, bitch, trust him already. He's your homeboy. Like, it's getting fucking like beating a dead horse. Also, if you know the characters like Starfire, we still haven't found out anything about her, really. You know, there was a lot of complaints about, oh, they got a black actress to play her, and the whole time I was like, yeah, so they got a black actress. She's an alien. She's supposed to be orange. Yeah, she doesn't look anything alien. There's nothing alien about Starfire. She doesn't act like Starfire at all. Robin is, I don't know what to say, bro. Robin is just corny, dog. Like, Robin is bad. I'm sorry. His uniform looked good until I saw like the full picture, and like he still has like the short cape, and it's like, oh, come on. I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this show. It does have some hopeful moments. They had a Doom Patrol episode, which, even though it did have some corny moments, it was, to me, so far the best episode of the show. And it had the least action, because they took time to really sit with those characters and let you know who those characters are. Which I felt like they should have done a little bit more for the main characters of the show toward the beginning. You don't really get to know Beast Boy till that episode. You don't get any details about her. You still don't know about Starfire. The other problem I have with the show is they're bringing in characters in and out just to be like, hey, that's that person, you know, like Hawk and Dove. It's like, okay, cool. And you just introduce them one episode and bye Hawk and Dove. No more. I'm like, oh, okay. What's the point of that? The villains, there's no like specific villain. It's just like you're going against the blind organization, which I'm not gonna lie. At this point, they're like, it's an organization and they don't tell you what it is. I'm thinking it's probably Hive. It's gonna be Hive, if you know the Titans comics. Or the Church of Blood, perhaps, maybe. But we don't have a definite villain yet. They're just fighting like a nebulous organization at this point. It's kind of weird. They've shown Jason Todd And the Jason Todd character is an asshole and I don't like him, but that's kind of the point, so I guess they did Jason Todd some justice. Because Robin Jason Todd is a little shit and we're not supposed to like him. But so far, like I said, I'm wishy-washy on this show. I wish I could stop watching though. Like, the shit is, sometimes it's just like, the dialogue is so fucking bad that you're just like, dude, I can't possibly watch another episode. But there I am. It's like the dollar nuggets at fucking Burger King. They're all trash. All 10 of them. But you're just like, oh, why? Why am I so fat? That's Titans. Titans is the 10-cent nuggets from Burger King. Of the streaming shows.
Is that how you eat nuggets? You deep throat them?
Yeah. And I cry all the time. It's just like, that's how I eat fast food in general.
They say it's not good till the tears start rolling.
It's not good till the tears start rolling, bro. And I let them roll into my mouth, so it's like lubrication for that dry ass food that I've eaten. But that's beside the point. Back to Titans. So I got 4 episodes. Hopefully they can clean it up a little bit in 4 episodes. Like I said, they are doing their best to develop certain traits of the characters, develop them as a team. I just think that this show would have benefited a lot if they would have focused more on them instead of trying to introduce other DC characters like every fucking week. Like, how about give me the Titans? And they're wasting their darkness. It's almost like Zack Snyder translated into like show form. They even have like a dark filter for whatever the fuck. They have like this like Zack Snyder-ish dark filter for when they shoot. I don't know, the show does have some potential. I'm not gonna dismiss it outright, and I'm gonna finish watching it. And fuck it, I'm paying for the streaming service, so I'll watch the next season too. But here's to hoping that Young Justice is a lot better. Anyway, that's my little rant on Titans. And if you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. If you disagree with me and you think this show is the best, looking at you, Anime Ninja Titan. And if you think this show is great, go ahead and drop a comment. And yeah, man, follow us on Instagram, Ol Drunken Geek, dropping loads. And catch you fuckers next time. ODG out.